Welcome back to The Calm, The Time Voyager. Today, we'll explore three of the deadliest disasters in human history. Two of these were tragically preventable, while the third was a result of an extraordinary natural event. Viewer discretion is advised. Wellington Avalanche, Part 1910. In the early 1900s, trains were transforming the rugged Pacific Northwest into passable terrain. Despite the advancements, rail accidents, especially in mountainous regions, were not uncommon. In early 1910, an unprecedented winter storm hit Wellington, Washington, leading to one of the worst rail disasters in U.S. history. Wellington, located 80 miles east of Seattle, was a small town crucial to the Great Northern Railway. On February 20, 1910, a fierce storm unleashed heavy snow, dumping nearly 18 feet over several days. The snow, dense with ice and debris, became impassable, trapping two trains, a passenger and a mail train, in the town. By March 1st, after a week of relentless snow, a thunderclap signaled disaster. An avalanche, described as a white death, broke free from Windy Mountain, crashing into the parked trains and sweeping them into a ravine. The avalanche buried the trains under 40 feet of snow, killing 96 people, including passengers and railway workers. Rescue efforts were hampered by ongoing avalanches and lack of communication. The survivors were eventually rescued, and the tragedy led to the construction of concrete snowsheds to protect future trains. Wellington was later renamed Ty to distance it from the disaster. Gresford Colliery Disaster, 1934. On September 22, 1934, the Welsh town of Wrexham was excited for a soccer match against Tranmere Rovers. To watch the game, many miners from the Gresford Colliery worked the night shift, leading to a crowded pit. The Gresford mine had long-standing safety issues, particularly in the Dennis shaft, where poor ventilation and high gas levels were common. On the morning of the 22nd, a massive explosion occurred, igniting the air and trapping nearly 500 miners underground. Rescue efforts were swift but dangerous. Toxic gases, fires, and collapsing tunnels hindered progress. By the end of the rescue operations, only 11 bodies were recovered, and the mine was sealed, entombing 266 miners. The explosion's cause was never determined, but the disaster highlighted severe safety lapses in mining practices. Merthyr Vale Colliery Disaster, 1913. The Merthyr Vale Colliery in South Wales had been a critical part of the local economy since 1875. On October 14, 1913, a catastrophic explosion occurred, caused by a buildup of methane gas that ignited coal dust. The explosion killed 439 miners, making it one of Britain's deadliest mining disasters. The blast triggered fires and toxic gas leaks, trapping the miners underground. Rescue teams faced extreme conditions, and many rescuers were overcome by fumes. The disaster led to a national inquiry, revealing gross negligence in safety measures. New regulations were implemented to improve mine safety across the country. The Merthyr Vale tragedy remains a sobering reminder of the dangers of mining and the importance of workplace safety. These three disasters, while differing in nature, share a common theme: the devastating impact of human error and nature's fury. They remind us of the importance of safety, preparedness, and the fragile balance between human endeavors and the natural world.